No, no, no. Bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Just JP. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to the band Morphine with their song Thursday. This is a recommendation by Kevin M. So, Kevin, thank you so much. I know you've been waiting a little bit. I know you've been waiting a little bit. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. This is from their album Cure for Pain, which was released in 1993. I'm not sure what song it was, to be honest, but I was listening to a playlist on Spotify like a few weeks ago, and one of their songs had come up. And I really liked it, but I don't know which one it was because I was taking a shower while the music was playing, and I couldn't get out, and I just forgot to look it up, to be honest. Somewhere in this album, I don't know which one it is, but somewhere in this album is a song I really like. Wish I knew. Wish I could tell you. Anyways, hope that you guys are having an amazing night. The best day that you can, and let's do it. Let's just get into the song. You guys can join me on Twitter. You guys can join me in the comments down below. I want to know your thoughts on the song, and let's do it. This is Thursday by Morphine.
Thursday in the afternoon for a couple of beers and a game of pool. We used to go to a motel across the street. And the name of the motel was a Wagon Wheel. She said, come on, she said, why don't you come back to my house? She said, my husband's out of town, you know he's gone till the end of the month. Well, I was just so nervous, you know I couldn't really quite relax. Cause I was never really quite sure when her husband was coming back. One of the neighbors that saw my car, and they told her, they think they know who you are. Well, her husband, he's a violent man, a very violent and jealous man. Now I have to leave this town, I gotta leave, well I still can. Should have kept it every Thursday in the afternoon for a couple of beers and a game of pool. We should have kept it every Thursday in the afternoon for a couple of beers and a game of pool. She was pretty good too.
Took me a second to warm up to it. Sometimes there's certain songs that, on first listen, I'm like, okay, it's all right, I guess. And then, like, as it goes, I'm like, okay, I'm understanding this now. This was one of those songs. It took me a little while to feel it. My favorite part of the song actually was the drumming. the horns especially, and the main riff that it kept on coming back to with that very, very heavy guitar horn section. Like, now I'll tell you which one it was. I love this part. I think that is such a grimy, dirty, and heavy sound. Like, that is density. I've used that word a few times recently, but that is weight. That is, like, heavy, you know? I love the definition of heaviness when it comes to music, because it doesn't need to be all death metal and screaming. It doesn't need to be over volume, that's not a word, really loud guitars. And this is a very, very heavy sound that they have. I think that's really cool. I think that's probably the standout for me, and what would get me interested in the band further into listening to more of their songs. Singing, it was fine. It did its part, because it wasn't really like singing. It was more like a very matter-of-fact way of telling the story. But it was really the instruments that I thought were more interesting. Well, you know, and the most interesting in the song.
We should have kept it every Thursday in the afternoon.
And one thing that I like about the drumming that I heard more so in that part right there, and I'm sure it's done elsewhere in the song, is how it matches the cadence of the singer's delivery. I think that is so cool, how it matches the delivery, because the delivery in certain parts, kind of even going with the story, like this nervous retelling of the story, the singer stutters, and he repeats and repeats his words. So I think it's really cool how in certain parts, the drumming actually does the exact same thing. It plays that same beat over until he's done stuttering, and then it moves on with the song.
We should have kept it every Thursday in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's just really cool, that little nuance. It's just that it's the details, guys. It's the details that make a song great. Yeah, but the saxophone, which is played by Dana Colley, I really love the sound that it adds here. And when I was younger and I was really interested in looking for very unique bands and unique sounds, I was always interested in how saxophones and those kind of horns would be used in like metal and rock. And I never got to, even though this is definitely the perfect time to, I know that one of the biggest names for doing that is Zorn. I think it's John Zorn. This just makes me want to like explore that and explore more, especially like horns and saxophones in heavier music. It's just very well used here. It's almost like a blues kind of jazz song, because even the drums sound kind of jazzy in a way. It's like if you took a jazz/blues song and just threw it into the meat grinder, this is what you would come out with. If you gave it a very grungy, alternative rock kind of sound. Getting into the lyrics, which the story is not very hard to dissect. We used to meet every Thursday in the afternoon for a couple of beers and a game of pool. We used to go to the motel across the room, or across the street, and the name for the motel was the Wagon Wheel. Well, getting into it, it's about an illicit affair. Her husband is a very violent and jealous man, so he is leaving this town as quick as he can, and he says in the end he should have just kept it to Thursday afternoon. So the song as a whole, here's kind of where I am on the song as a whole. I liked it. The song is a good gateway for me to want to listen to more from them, even though I don't know if I would listen to this song in particular. Certain songs have certain elements in them, and they're like, oh yeah, I would definitely like to explore more from them, but I didn't really love this song, you know? Like, I would listen to it, sure. I honestly, I probably wouldn't like choose the song, but I would listen to it like in passing or whatever. But I would like to see what else they offer. I would like to find the song. Honestly, I'd like to find the song from this album that I liked. That's probably going to be my project, my homework for right now, to find that one. Anyways, Kevin, thank you so much for the recommendation. Of course, everyone else in the comments, let me know what you thought of the song. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments, as I just mentioned, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye.